Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. You are the last one tonight that I'm going to be able to fit in. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate the likes, shares, and subscribes. I am offering private readings at this time. It takes a turnaround time of around 24 to 48 hours for me to get those readings back to you, but they're pre-recorded and you send me in your questions, and that's how that works, and it's in the description box below. So anyway, let's get on to your reading. I'm asking that your spirit guides and your angels join us so we get messages that's for your most high always, and that the guidance is going to be for your good. Oh my goodness, the Fool, the Ten of Cups. Nice. Nice. All right. Before we start, I am being led to pull some of these intuitive life coaching oracles and one of the oracle of genetic gifts. Later, we'll pull more from these oracles, but this in particular I'm being led to pull from, and it's called the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. There you go. I hope I didn't yell in that microphone. I probably did. I'm sorry if I did. All right. Fear and nourishment. 37. Your fears are keeping you from moving forward into a life that you deserve. That's 37. That is that Fool energy, that new beginning is the one. Then we have 17, which is an 8. So this is some kind of achievement for you. Maybe some issues going on with health right now. I hope not. But, you know, I mean, we talk about a little bit of everything here. And that's something I'm kind of getting because of this nourishment coming out. It says you're being asked to take time out for self-care. So it might help you get to feeling better if you don't feel that great. Otherwise, this nourishment is just like, are you watching what you put in your body? And you know what I mean? Like, it might just be something like that. Okay, blogger platform. Employee spiritual services. All right. Astrology, ancestral knowledge. Clairaudient, clear hearing. And psychic detective. Post-cognition, psychometry, telepathy, and dowsing, which is, you know, a form of, while it's using skills, I don't know if it's always, it doesn't always have to be associated with divination, actually. Dowsing doesn't. All right, so what is this? What is this about? What is it that you're fearing? What is it that you fear? Something again about health coming up. Why is that coming up so much? Taking better care of yourself. Maybe you've been putting a lot of time into everybody else. And this is saying, no, you need to slow down, take care of yourself right now. This is the Modern Witch Tarot, by the way. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. So you're like busting through restrictions here. You're not looking at any what ifs or any restrictions. You're only looking at the positive. Okay, this is how I move forward. That's what you're thinking of. And you do bust out of these restrictions, whatever these are. Yeah, because it's time. It's time for a new cycle, guys. Time for a new cycle. Nice. Okay, we'll deal with it. There's some blame going around. There's some blame. The blame game. there is something that you're absolutely just done with. Or there is a matter of your health that really can't wait any longer, needs to be looked at. Needs to be looked at. I don't know what this is. There is, the reason why you got busting through this stuck energy is because you're feeling stuck. But there is this sense underlying everything with the Knight of Cups in the reverse that Pisces, you know that you have to get going in a direction that possibly you even fear to get to get changes. Okay. The High Priestess is in reverse as a challenge. So we're really not listening to ourselves, or there is this feeling of you're vulnerable at this time. It might even be talking about body, like vulnerability at this time, being susceptible to illnesses, getting sick. I'm just saying what's coming in. So you take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, don't take it. But there's just something you're completely done with. And there's a completion with the 10. This is that 10 of Swords is like death by 1,000 paper cuts. Okay. It's like something that it just keeps happening over and over and over. Like something just doesn't change. It has problems over and over and over. Eventually, you withdraw your energy from whatever issue this is. The blame game needs to be put to the side. I don't know if that's you or if that's somebody else doing this blame. But we have Aquarius here. The star is that now moment for you, which is good. This is reaching your dreams, your goals. It's hope renewed. The Emperor here is your hopes or fears, and it's what comes about. Like, it's what you think about. This might have to do with authority or somebody in authority. Developing a strategy with the resources that you have. I have Queen of Pentacles, motherly energy, fertile, growing, expansion, maybe talking about your business, and it's definitely talking about money. This is the action taken towards money or practicality. Like, you know what I mean? This is, if it's a person, it could be a Virgo. It's an energy of somebody that comes through and they're really dependable, right? But something here doesn't feel like you want to accept. If there's somebody, this is what I'm feeling, is that there was somebody dependable here, and you're looking at this as past energy. In the future, you're going to know who to put your trust in and who to withdraw because of this 10 of Swords. So it might be the same person, like you get disappointed in this person in the future. Could be. Don't get lured into a fight. Somebody might be trying to get, instead of blame game, it could be somebody's trying to lure you into something. Listen to your intuition, because that's odd for a Pisces not to listen to your intuition, because Pisces usually does. They usually know what they're feeling. Even if they don't like what they're feeling, they still sit in what they're feeling and deal with it. They don't avoid feelings. They definitely feel. Okay, so give me clarity on what is not moving and why with this World card. What's not moving and why? Give us some more information. Give us some more information for Pisces, please. You know what? Maybe I'll pull from Light Seers to clarify after I did all that shuffling. Let's see. I'm thinking that this might have some better visuals for us. What's not working and why aren't we listening to our intuition? I love Spirit. We got the card that's like really means what's not working. This is not, something's not working. I love that. I love that. The Knight of Wands, there may be a move or some action taken towards something that you're really passionate about. You may be in transition with something that you're working on, or work in general with the Eight of Pentacles, right? Again, you could have Virgo energy, you could have Sagittarius energy here. This is passion, this is movement, this is addressing what's not working, even if it fears us. Even, you know what I'm saying? Even if we fear it, it fears us. It probably does fear you more than you fear it. Yeah, I mean, what's the Knight of Cups in the reverse? What's the Knight of Cups in the reverse? What's not moving forward? What's not moving forward? Feeling alone. Five of Pentacles is the challenge. So it is about Pentacles, you know, or it's about some kind of earthly worry here, a fear, possibly a fear of not having enough. I'll tell you though, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, you know, with the right strategy, you are going to run into all these domestic affairs being taken care of. And the Five of Pentacles is this way. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. And you're not the only sign. Almost every sign has had crazy readings. This is actually one of the better readings, I'll tell you. What's the Ten of Swords about? What are we just completely done with? What are we completely done with? And there's a challenge too to that, right? The Eight of Swords. We are done with living in fear. We're done living in fear. We understand that a lot that we fear is mostly illusion. And the other things that we did fear, once the light is shown on them, we know how to deal with them. So there's definitely something with the light being shown on what it is exactly that you are fearing. Put an end to I should have, I could have, or would have's. Put an end to that. And that's going to get you places. Because you pull out of this. You pull out of this. What's the Sun in reverse about? That could be a Leo energy. It could be a Leo energy not present. Sometimes I get that. Like if somebody's going away or something. We have the challenge being authority or dealing with some kind of authority. Maybe figure. It could be Aries. Or it could be about a strategy. It could be a challenging person. This Aries or this Leo could be a challenging person in your life. What else about this? Feeling somebody else. I feel like you're feeling somebody else's fears too. Oh, what a message. Okay, so the message coming in right now is one of an empathic feeling of somebody else's fears, and it's making your fears heightened because you sense so much because of being empathic. Geez, look at here. We have the Nine of Cups and we have the Two of Wands. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can reach anything that you choose to focus on right now. And trust me, your manifestation powers are just amplified. This is really content. This is getting exactly what you want. Nine of Cups. I mean, that's why they call it the Wish Granted cards. Because here in the future, you're going to be withdrawing your energy from the things that you don't, or that you feel don't make you happy or something like that. You're going to develop a strategy. You're going to focus on that strategy and you're going to be well intended on that road, passionately driven. And it's going to have, and I'm telling you, if you lead with love, everything's going to work out for you. Everything. That's the test here is, can you live in love? Because fear is no way to live. It truly will make you sick. It will make you sick. I've been sick over fear before. It will make you sick. All right, so maybe that's another like side message here. I don't know what this blame is about. I don't know what the conflict is about, but I do know that somebody could be trying to like lure you. So don't fall for that. What's the Five of Swords energy? Tell us more about this Five of Swords for Pisces. For Pisces. The Tower. making something fair. Something's off balance. Something needs a new start. The Tower is completely shaking things up. It's abrupt change. It's going to be abrupt change. Do I see it as bad? No. Do I see it as a fear of confrontation to whatever this is? Yes. Now, let's get some more clarification, please, on that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2? Are you freaking kidding me? You got all the twos in this deck. And this is a 4. Holy crap. Wow. It's never happened. First time in a reading. That's never happened. The challenge is change coming in, my friends. There's a situation that we're focusing on a solution for. It does have to do with partnerships. It might have to do with your relationship with somebody very close that you care about around you. There may be somebody splitting from the picture. I don't know why or what about, but it may be like time to make a decision. You know what I mean? And something's getting solved. Dang, guys. Look up 2222. Just look that up angel number wise. Major balance is coming in. Major balance, major resolve. And letting go of those things that scare us. Letting go of any kind of attachment to anything that scares us. Wow. Wow. Really, I'm surprised about that. Wow. All right, Pisces. Pisces, this is your energy here. The 9 of Cups is in the future. If you're worried about material, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. These cards are true. I really do trust in these cards to the point where, you know, if I tell you, look, this is looking good, it's good. It's good. I just need you to believe that here, right? All right, so we're going to get, I think it would be appropriate to pull from the Power of Surrender deck, or the Power to Surrender deck. It's a beautiful deck. Major restoration of balance. Restoration of balance. Dang. Surrender to the magic of who you are. How beautiful that scene is, too. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember, you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that comes from you being you. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. That is where you can find the peace. There you are with the 9 of Cups. This is part of what's going to help you release any fears that you might be holding on to. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past, and then you can own your own power and you soar into life. And it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Sending you light and love by my Pisces.